now with Odessa Young, who's starring in the new film, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. Let's say good morning to Odessa.
So
and Odessa, it's her first U.S. morning show appearance. There we go.
Yeah.
Welcome to GMA. We couldn't be happier to have you here with us. And you're in this incredible movie. And we know you grew up loving Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah,
and your dad even hosts a Springsteen tribute night.
Yeah.
So how did it feel to step into this role and also be such a huge fan?
I mean, it's such a cliche to say, but it is a dream come true. I've been listening to Bruce's music since I can remember, like born into a family that just listened to him all the time. So to be able to be a part of this it kind of feels like the reason I started acting even is to maybe do something like this. So I feel, yeah.
But I'm curious, has your dad seen the film? And if so, what does he think?
He hasn't yet. He hasn't. He's waiting for it to come out in theaters and for the theaters to kind of empty a little bit so he can sob in peace.
Oh, that's so cute. What did he tell you? You met Bruce. Did you have a conversation with him before that? And what did he want? What message did he want you to deliver?
Well, he was around on set a lot, and he was always very respectful of our processes and whatever we needed to do our performances right. So he didn't necessarily give me any messages, but he was always extremely supportive about certain things that we were doing and certain scenes that we were making, and yeah, it was quite an emotional experience making this film. Yeah,
I'm sure it was. Let's take a look at a clip.
You like Little Richard?
Yeah. No offense, he's the real king of rock and roll.
That's true.
I know this is weird. I told Joey it probably shouldn't bother you, but if you ever want to hang out or grab a coffee.
It's not weird at all. I met a few sisters.
Oh, I bet you have.
I just, I gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of seeing somebody. Just kinda, and I'm sure me and you could have a lot of fun. I'm just not sure I'd be a lot of fun.
I get it. I'm just a fan. Okay. But I know you got a lot of those.
I like that. You know what? But unlike many actors in this film who are playing real people, your role is different. So explain that to us and what was your approach to it?
Well, Faye, she's kind of she's an amalgamation of some of the people in Bruce's life that he had romantic experiences with during this time. So there's like a couple of clues in Warren Zanes' book that our film is based on. There's a couple of clues in Bruce's own memoir that he wrote. But I didn't have anyone to kind of to look at. No one specific to kind of model myself after. So I really just got lucky with Scott Cooper's amazing script. It was very detailed in that character, and Scott and Bruce had a lot of conversations about who Faye was supposed to be. So I kind of just approached it like any other, fiction movie character.
And I mean, you can really feel that emotion on the screen from the two of you there. I wonder, because Bruce Springsteen has been such a big part of your life, the music, all of it, your father's interest in him, was there a Springsteen song that came into your head when you were offered this part? And what was it?
There were so many. There were so many. I think that because I equate Bruce's music so much with cinema, because he is so inspired by cinema and making his music, and his storytelling is so cinematic inherently. I know I played Jungle Land. I think that was the first song that I played when I found out I got the role. I put Jungle Land on it. I think probably lay on my floor crying, listening to the whole 9 minutes and however long that song is.
Is there a lyric from Jungle Land that really stood out to you in that moment?
Oh man. Putting me on this spot.
Well, you go follow up and put her on.
Like
it's her first show. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
My favorite lyric in that song is the poets down here don't write nothing at all. They just stand back and let it all be, I think it is.
That's a good line.
It's a great line. That's what you try to do in film. You just got to stand back and let it happen.
Well, we're glad you didn't stand back this morning. You got up and
I
you
got
came
up.
in
I
here.
woke up.
You
Boy, did I.
You had some coffee, came in here to GMA.
Fun. And I know, Odessa, you've said that you love Bruce Springsteen. So what was it like getting the call to be in this movie?
Oh, very emotional. I kind of blacked out the whole experience immediately as soon as it happened. But I know that there were tears.
Yeah.
And what did your dad do when you told him? He's a huge Bruce Springsteen
Oh, yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
What did he say when you told him about all this?
I hadn't even told him that I was auditioning because I knew that if I didn't get it, it would break my heart. But if he knew that I didn't get it, it would like really ruin our relationship. I'm kidding. He's very supportive.
But it would be so heavy. It's almost like
it
an
would
added
like
thing
really
for
break
you.
his heart. So I called him when I found out that I got the part. I called him. And he was driving, and I said, well, do you know the director Scott Cooper? And he goes, yeah, absolutely, Crazy Heart, great movie. I'm like, yeah. He's directing the Bruce Springsteen biopic. And my dad goes, amazing. What else is going on? Like he thought that was the good news that I was
Like, I'll
calling
just
him.
chat someday.
Yeah. He was like, that's so cool. And then I was like, well, wait, I'm going to be in it. And then there was a prolonged period of silence, and then he started giggling like a 12-year-old girl.
That's adorable.
I know.
So sweet.
All right, let's take a look at a clip.
You like Little Richard?
Yeah. No offense, he's the real king of rock and roll.
That's true.
I know this is weird. I told Joey it probably shouldn't bother you, but if you ever want to hang out or grab a coffee.
That's not weird at all. I met a few sisters.
Oh, I bet you have.
I just, I gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of seeing somebody. Just kinda, and I'm sure me and you could have a lot of fun. I'm just not sure I'd be a lot of fun.
I get it. I'm just a fan. Okay. But I know you got a lot of those.
So good.
So good. Tell us how your character is different from any other in the film, and you actually really fought for this role.
Yeah, I did. I wrote a letter.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What did you write?
I just told, I really wasn't going to try and play it cool, because usually I'm very good at like letting things go now. Having been in this job for so long, you got to just let things go. But I wasn't going to let this one go. I had to write Scott a letter. But my character, she's unlike everybody else in the movie, she's not a real person. She's based on a few different people in Bruce's life around that time, but no one person specifically. So I had to kind of approach her more in a traditional way when you do a regular narrative feature film, fiction. Yeah, so I had an interesting process.
All right, I have to ask, if you could perform one song on stage with Bruce Springsteen, which one would it be?
Oh my gosh.
I know, I'm putting you on the spot.
I know, but also like I should have an answer for this because that's literally my dream.
It is your dream?
Manifest it
It's
now.
one of them.
Yeah, it's one of them.
it's one of them. It's also my nightmare, my worst nightmare on stage. I think Thunder Road because it's a song that my dad and I perform sometimes at his Christmas show, which is a Bruce Springsteen cover show. So we get up and do Thunder Road. So I think it would be pretty cool to do that with my dad and Bruce.
Bruce, if you're listening,
Yeah.
we have an idea for your Christmas plans.
Yeah.
Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere is in theaters now.